how to choose the best tenant, tenant screening, 5 personal tips I'm going to give you. If you stay till the end, I'm going to give you my favorite personal bonus tip, so you can keep your tenant forever. So without further ado, let's get into the details. Hello everyone, my name is Leah. If you are interested in saving money, minimalism and different money saving ideas, you are at the right place. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Click on the bell notification, so every time I upload a video you can get the notification right away and save together as a community. If you are one of my new subscribers, welcome to the channel. If you are one of my faithful subscribers, thank you so much for the continuous support. I am going to talk about how to choose the good tenant. 5 tips I'm going to give you. At the end, I'm going to give you my personal bonus tip. So please stick till the end, okay? Without further ado, let's get into the details. First tip I can give you is I use the online marketing tools. I use free resources always. I put my own ad and I manage my own places. I don't hire any management company or anything. I'm trying to be cost effective, so I can pass on my saving to my tenants. I place my ads on Zillow.com, Trulia, Hotpad, Craiglist sometime, and also Section8.com. Advertise 100% free. Second tip I can give you is I put the ad, tenants start to call me. So I talk to all the tenants at least 10 to 15 minutes. I ask the potential tenants why they want to move, talk to them in a very personal level, so I will get to their instinct. So if any of my tenants say that they have a bad landlord or they start to talk very bad about the previous landlord, sometimes people say like slumlord and different things, I kind of avoid them with any cost. But if any candidates say that they are looking for a school or better living or good neighborhood, I consider them. If someone say very bad things about their former landlords, or they sounds very demanding, I avoid them with any cost. They could be right, but I don't want to take any chance. I'm running real estate as a business, so I had to treat it as a business. So if somebody say any negative stuff about their former landlord, I normally avoid them. The third tip I can give you is I always do the credit and background check. When I put the ad online, I always mention there that credit and background check are required, so nobody is surprised that they have to do it. And I normally take $60 application fee, and I make sure that I do the credit and background check. Even the credit is little bit low, as long as I look at the personal situation. If they come through a divorce, foreclosure or any other personal stuff, I might still consider them. But I'm very strict with the background check. If somebody has a criminal record, sexual predator or stuff like that, I will avoid them. Fourth tip I can give is I live in one of the nicest neighborhood in Illinois. All my rental properties are there. We have good schools, good neighborhood, so it's not hard for me to get regular tenants. But I also accept Section 8 tenants, so they can have better living for themselves, as well as their kids have a better schools. So I also encourage Section 8 tenants. A lot of people don't want Section 8 tenants because you have to go through the Section 8 inspection program. You have to pass your property and you have to make sure that it's Section 8 ready. Everything is upgraded and everything in a good condition. But I don't mind to give Section 8 people a chance. It's hard for them to get a place. When you are in Section 8 program, most of the time people has a prejudice attitude towards them. People think that they are lazy or they are not good people or they keep up the place dirty. I have, as a landlord for many years, I have many Section 8 tenants in my place. You know, they all are good people. They keep up my place. They keep up my place actually better than better than I keep up my place. So I never got an issue. So I definitely encourage Section 8 people. What Section 8 program is for low income people, federal government give a portion of rental fees. You know, single mom with the kids or other low income families, they cannot afford the normal rent. They enroll in Section 8 program. I think they have a long waiting list. After several years of waiting, finally they accept in the Section 8 program. So Section 8 tenant has to pay a portion of their rent according to their income, and also government will pay rest of the money. Good thing about Section 8 tenant is you know, government Section 8 program check their you know, background every year. But even then I check my own personal background. Position is my business, and I cannot afford to lose any money. So I do my own you know, credit and background check beside that. Section 8 tenant, I'm giving them an opportunity to live in a better neighborhood, better access to better schools. So I'm uplifting their standard of living. Personally, I think that is a great idea to you know, give an opportunity to the people, those who are less fortunate. I can use a regular tenant. It's not hard for me to get any rental people since I live in a you know, very nice neighborhood of Illinois. But I want everyone to have the same opportunity that I have. The fifth and last tip I can give you is I always check the references. It's better to check the references. So normally landlords you know, watch out each other. They don't lie. It's last 18 years of my experience, not any single landlord lied about any of their you know, tenants habit or anything like that. The landlord tend to watch out each other. So I kind of check the references. When you look at the application, sometimes you know, potential tenants give you fake landlord you know, name and phone number. In order to find that out, most of the time they give the right landlord name, but the number could be different. Sometimes they give their you know, friends or family member number. In order to find that out, normally what I do is search the number in Google. Google, most of the time the Facebook account registered with the phone number. So when you search their number, it will show the name of the person. If that doesn't match, which means they are giving me the fake number. And also another thing, when I spoke to the landlord, you know, I asked them then how long you have the building and stuff like that. You know, the year they bought the building normally, at least close to that. You can find out this information from Zillow.com, Redfin, and when it was last sold. You know, the price and the year and everything for that property. So you can find out that they are telling the truth or not, if it's a real landlord or not. Seeing them in person, but when you ask that when did you buy the property, and if it doesn't match the description of Zillow or Redfin, which means it could be a fake landlord. 5 years ago I was checking a tenant's referral. I called the person like you know, like 9-10 o'clock in the morning. Finally the landlord returned the call at you know, 10 o'clock at night. So I said that I don't think any landlord or management companies you know, returned the call at that time. You know, the landlord was saying all good things about the person, and you know, I felt kind of suspicious. So I asked that how long you have the building, you know, when did you bought the building and everything. Already did some research on that, but she didn't match the description to that property. So I immediately found out that the potential candidate gave me the you know, fake landlord's number, you know, so I kind of avoid her right away. Time for my bonus tip. Do all the you know, 5 tips above I said it. If I'm satisfied with the tenant, I ask them that since I might rent out the property to you, is it okay for me to come and see your place? I just want to make sure that you take care of my place as your own property. So is it okay if I come and see your place? If they say that no, I kind of avoid the people right away. But if they say okay, I will go and see the potential candidate's place before I make the final decision. As soon as they say yes, I kind of go there and see the place. I kind of look everywhere, in general, do they keep the place clean and everything is neat and tidy. As long as it's in a decent manner, then I make up the mind. Let them know that I will sign the lease with them. Normally I do 1 year lease. So that way we have enough time to find out about each other. I can find out about my tenant and the tenant can get to know me too. So that way within a year is a reasonable time. In case if I don't like them for any reason, then I don't have to renew the lease. Also, if they don't like me for any reason, they don't have to renew the lease either. It's a mutual thing. I think in the beginning it's better to do 1 year, so you are not stuck with the long term lease. Another thing, I never hire any management companies because I like to have a relationship with my tenants. Yes, I have almost a dozen tenants. Always have personal relationship with them. Some of them might move out for a different reason. I still keep in touch with them. Also, when you are managing your own place, it's cost effective. You don't have to pay any money to the management companies. As well as you can send your own handyman. I go with them and make sure that what needs to be done is taken care. So I have a personal relationship with them. When it's time for holidays, I kind of greet them and I call them over the phone and see how they are doing it. If there is a small repair it needs to be done, I don't wait too long. I kind of let my handyman take care of that. And normally I keep the tenant many years. Most of the time it's me. I say that if I need to sell a place or buy another one, then I tell them that please move out. All last 18 years, it's only one tenant moved out her own. The reason why was she got to move out of state. So I got the tenant next week. When she, things didn't work out with her, but when she came back, the place is already gone. But I still keep in touch with her, and it's like a personal relationship with them. I would like to hear from you guys. Put it in the comments below. What type of tenants you have, how do you choose the tenants, how do you keep them, and if you are a tenant, what do you like about your landlord? I thank you so much for watching. You guys have a great day. Bye-bye.